Hello everyone. Welcome to Chalk and History. It's Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Made it to another weekend. Made it through the week. Hope everyone is well. We are going to play or show you the Fresh Start release, and I have, I think, a project that you guys are gonna love. All right, let's make sure we're live. If you're live with me, you'll see a red live box at the top left corner of your screen. If not, you're catching the replay. Go ahead, fast forward, rewind, do whatever you need to do. Say hello, share it out. I appreciate you. Started. Come on in and see what we have to offer. We also have a big Valentine's Day sale going on till January 27th. You can also join as a perks member for that $20. You get 30% off your retail purchases. You get percentages off sale prices. And if you do it from now until the 27th, you will get that free Key to My Heart bundle. So you'll get a cutout heart, a key, and then it comes with 2 ribbons. I think that's it, right? So just the 4 pieces, but it's a $15 value that you can get absolutely free when you sign up for a perks member. Comment perks if you need help with that. Otherwise, let's see what we got. So let me get something out here. So let's talk about the punch needle bundle. You get this cute 8.5 by 11 B-size cozy pup. Isn't he cute? That's your good old-fashioned hot dog, wiener, dachshund dog. He's wearing a winter sweater. However, I mean, he's cute, don't get me wrong, but he looks a little off with just 2 legs. I prefer 4 legs for my dog, but nothing wrong with 2 legs. But I think he's cute nonetheless, so let's just put him aside for the moment because we're going to play with him in a little bit. So with that bundle, though, let's talk about that. You will get a pack, an ink single pack, and I believe it's espresso. They must have run out of ink packets, but it says espresso ink. You get that. You're going to get this fun punch tool. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen punch needling, but it's pretty cool. It's not like it's not like felting. Kind of like a latch hook rug type technique, but not really. But you can get that fuzzy, that look to it, to your projects. But you get that. You get, well, let's see. Let me back up. I apologize. With the bundle itself, you get I think there's like 20 colors of embroidery thread, and then the transfer. Now, if you spend $100, you get this, and then you get the ink single, you get the punch needle, and then you get the market tote. So what you'll do is you'll ink, using your ink that on your tote, and then you punch from the inside. So you'll turn it inside out and then punch it so that the raised fibers are on the outside of your tote. Okay, we're gonna punch later this month because today I have, I think, a fun project for you. So that's the bundle. So we'll put that aside. Here's some of our A size transfer. This is at our table. You are all welcome at our table. I'm gonna just zoom in for you guys. All are welcome at our table. It's a cute little oval table with some place settings. It's fun. Love grows best in little houses. This is Porch Time. Cute little country porch scene. A little bit of country is good for the soul. Just a girl that loves coffee. I know a lot of girls that love their coffee. Okay, back to that. We'll go over those in a minute. Here's our, let's see, this is our F size. We got a couple F size, so can't fix stupid, which, you know, can be snarky, could be hurtful, depends on how you take it or leave it. And then the Snowdrop Splendor, which I really love because that is January's flower of the month. It also coordinates with our flower of the month transfer. So I think one day we may concentrate just on the snowdrops. So stay tuned for that. Here are bee size. This is Sweet Honeybee. We love our bees. This says, your wings were ready, but my heart was not. Boy, that could go for your beloved fur babies, family members, friends, anybody who's been in your life and who's been special to you. You could definitely get like a double photo frame, put this on one side, put the picture of your fur baby or your loved one on the other side. That would be a little nice tribute. This is the Homebody Club, the Laugh Lounge. I know who I'm making this for. One of my daughters is a total homebody, so definitely gonna make something with this for her. May your journey always lead you home. I could be meaner. That sounds like that would be a good t-shirt for some people. All right. Here's our C size. This kind of goes with, this is Essential Herbs, and they kind of made it to go with the journey always leads you home. So they kind of played off the same little herbal leafy thing. So they kind of put these together. It's the same font. So they kind of paired it together, kind of like a chalk story. Do you guys remember when we had chalk stories? So that's kind of what that is. And then we have a nice big font again. This is called Bold Font. These are about, I'm gonna say 4 inches. Let's see. These are a good 3.5. So 3.5 by, that's about 1.5. Let's see, the W is about 2 3/4. So it's a good size alphabet. Okay, good size font. So that are your new transfers. Without showing you what's below that, I'm going to bring all this stuff back. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to talk about our heat transfers. So in the description of the video, I have links. Links to the Fresh Start. You as a customer are able to get a hold of the Fresh Start Complete Collection. So it's one of every new transfer. And then if you are a designer or a Perks member, you can get a hold of one of every heat transfer. Otherwise, as a customer, you just add every single one into your cart if that's what you want. This one is pretty. This one is called Birds of a Feather. Pretty. This one is so darling. It's called In the Garden, and it's a cute little bunny rabbit. You can see his little ears peeking. I want to do this on a t-shirt. This one is in a bicycle in front of a picket fence. This one is called Spring Day. You can kind of see it on this side. You just don't get the gist of the color. I'll show you this one. There's the bunny rabbit. Isn't he cute? I think that'll be cute on a shirt. I think that'll be cute on a shirt. And because we go down south a lot, I thought the magnolia would be perfect. So this is called Magnolias. And that's what that one looks like. And then here's, let's see, what's this one called? Hot Enough. So a bunch of cute little teacups, and I thought I want to try. Do you know we have we have coasters that are already made. They're not the chalk material. They're not the chalk. Remember we had chalk, oh gosh, what were they called? I guess it was just the chalk circles. It's not those, but it's the coaster set. I want to try to sublimate on there. So I thought these would be fun on coasters. So that'll be a project. And then that's it. So you get a whole sheet. You get 2 sheets in every one that you buy. So that's our heat transfers that just got released. Put those back in there. Okay, now what we're going to do today. Let's kind of put this stuff to the side here. Okay. So also, I made a cute little serving tray that I thought that's all are welcome at the table. I thought that would be cute for that. So I did cut that out. But I kind of think this is going to be something cute, you guys. Okay, so we're going to go back to our Cozy Pup bundle. It just scooched out there a little bit. I went ahead, I did the paw prints, so each one is a little cute little paw print. If you want that, you can do those. These are little spacers, and I'll show you why later. Okay, this little guy goes here. Okay, we're gonna come back to this piece in a minute. All right, comment. Get his nose on there, right? Comment hot dog if you need a set of these cutouts, and I'll show you why you do. Hot dog. Okay, let's get that to show up. Okay, let's tag that for a minute. Let's get that up there on the screen, get everybody a chance to comment. I think you're gonna love it. I really do. I really do. Okay. Take these off because this is for this set. So I made 2 because I don't know, I may do something different the second time around. We'll see, but we're gonna play with, just move this over. Okay, so what you're gonna get is you'll get the base dog. This all lined up. Trying to get these lined up. They're not moving. My fingers are not letting them move here. Okay. All right. So you get the base piece. You'll get an ear. You'll get a nose. You'll get each section of the sweater cut out. Some have just some jagged edges. That's just the way it traced. I think that'll give it some character anyways. They appear to be straight when you look at the transfer, but if you were to chalk that, you would see that there are, it's not a straight line. It just appears that way. Okay, anyway, so they will have some just kind of jagged edges. And then, because I said that I thought my dog should have 4 legs and not 2, I cut out a couple extra legs. So what I was thinking is I would put that guy under there. And then you can put this guy up there if you'd like. I just feel like that looks more normal to me. You could even probably put this guy, depends on how your dog stands, right? They could stand differently, right? I think that's probably not correct. So I would probably put this guy under here. And then this guy will be back here. But I think that looks more natural to me. And then you'll get two little spacers because you're putting this layer behind. And depending on what you're gonna do with this, if you're gonna hang it, fine, you don't need these spacers. But if you're gonna put it on something, you're gonna want to level that out. So you'll need a couple little spacers back there. But isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. So let's get going. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get when you ask for this cutout. Again, comment hot dog if you need this cutout in your life. I think every fur baby owner does. Even if you don't have a wiener dog, you need this cutout. All right, let's put that aside. So here's what I did. I tried something different, you guys. I'm gonna put these off to the side here. Okay, there's his, that's the top of his sweater. That kind of looks like a collar, but I think it's the top of his sweater. Okay, so what I did is I took the pieces and I sanded them and I rounded them. I gave them a little more dimension. I'm gonna kind of come in, see if you can see how it's kind of rounded out versus a straight edge. Can you kind of see the difference? It's really hard to get the camera to capture that, but it's kind of got like a beveled edge, if you will, a beveled edge. So I sanded that piece. I sanded his nose. I actually went around and sanded the entire body. You can kind of see it there, how his ear is more outlined because of the bevel on it. But I sanded along the edge. You can kind of see his foot. I took probably a little too much off there, but that's okay because we're gonna paint him. It's not gonna matter. But I went around the whole dog shape and kind of just beveled it off just to give him more character. And I did the his other 2 feet, paws as well. All right. I didn't do it to the sweater because I figured I would keep that more dimensional also. So didn't do that to that, but you could very well do that. It will definitely give it a more, I mean, we could, let's see. That'll definitely give it a more layered look. Okay. How stinking adorable. I'm not gonna use the little paw prints. I know, oh gosh, I just dumped the other one. All the little pieces went down. Okay, we'll get those later. All right, so we have to decide what we want our color of our doggy to be. I mean, Weimaraners are usually brownish, right? But honestly, it doesn't have to be a Dachshund, or not Weimaraners. Why? Did I say Wiener or Weimaraners? It's a Dachshund. Looks most like a Dachshund, but it could be, if you wanted to make it look more like your dog, you could do that. So I need to almost pull up a picture of my little guy. Let's see if we can find a picture of my little guy. Look at him. Isn't he the sweetest thing ever? I could try to mimic his coat. So he's mostly white with like a dark, almost kind of like the ash gray color. We could do that. do that. I think I'm going to try to do that. Okay, we're going to try. Let me gather some colors here. I'm so bummed I dumped all that ink, or all my pieces parts. Okay, so he is kind of, does have a little bit of brown in his face. I would say more bark than espresso. So let me find my espresso, or my bark. Hopefully I have one out. I do. Here's our ash, because I feel like he's definitely got that dark ash color. He's called a merle coloring. So it's the grays and the black and light gray. So let's see. Trying to get my bark. Here's some bark. I don't think I'm going to do espresso. I don't think he's that dark in the face. Definitely. And I'm going to use vanilla, I think. I don't think he's quite white. So we're going to go vanilla. We're going to keep him a nice warm color. Get black. I'll show you, this is him and his brother. So his brother is more black and white. Whereas you can see, he's got a lot of colors going on. Oops, excuse all those pictures here. So you'll see, like, in his face, look at that pretty reddish brown. Isn't he gorgeous? Okay, so we're gonna do our best. That is all we can do, is our best. Okay, let's set that aside. Somewhere I have brushes. Where's my brushes? Oh, I know I brought foam brushes over. Hold on, let me try to find my brushes. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the body. And I think I'm going to do the entire thing vanilla. I'm just going to spray this a little bit. Get all the dust off a little bit too. Let's just see. I think we're going to start with vanilla, and then we're going to kind of fill in the colors. Put a little water in there. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Okay, let's get some color going here. I'm not sure what I'm going to mount him on just yet either, so I am going to at least attach the back legs, or the underside legs. I'll probably do the edges here. It's the weekend. Don't forget to comment hot dog if you need these cutouts in your life. Can't really tell a difference, but it's gonna be for him. He's definitely, I mean, he might be a little more white than this, but I didn't want to make it too stark white. But you need to get this bundle, you guys, to get that transfer. So you don't have to spend 100. You can put the bundle, there is a bundle on the website. You just get a free bundle with the transfer, the tote, the embroidery, the punch needle. That comes free when you place a $100 or more order. Okay. I'm going to give this a spray because I feel like it's not really. And like my guy has a little bit longer of a tail too. All right, now I'm going to try to mimic his coloring. All right. So his ears are more of the ash with a little bit of light gray in it. Okay, where's my other ash? Let's see here. I have one that's already open, so let me grab that one. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these little. So what I'm going to do too is I think I'm going to do the ear itself. So I should probably paint that too, shouldn't I? Get it wet, get a little bit of the vanilla. Okay, now, this being a little bit wet still, his ears have a lot of that dark color in there. So we're going to just kind of color that and see what happens. Actually, let's just do the entire thing and then I'll bring in the white on top. I don't know, I should have just done that first, I think. Actually, just me doing some hard lines. Oh my gosh, that looks cute. Look how cute his ear looks. That definitely looks like his ears. Get around that edge here. Okay, let's get this dry. His ear. Let's get the rest of this dry. Give him a black little nose. Put that open, and I'm just going to use this guy and dip it in there. Paint his nose up. gosh, how cute. Okay, I need one of my little ink mats so I can keep it down. Ah. Knowing me, I'm gonna drop it right on my little cutout. We're gonna have a black smudge. Okay. My goodness, how cute is that nose? It's so cute. Oops. Ah, it's blowing out of my hand. Okay. There's his little nose. Oh, let's see, how's it go on there? Did I do the wrong side? No? There we go. I had to twist and turn him. How adorable is he? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute. So then he has a little bit of white around his nose, and then he has a little stripe up his nose here. So we'll keep this white on the edge. But then he has like the brown and the ash mix under his ear. So let's do this. Okay. And I told you guys, I am not an artist, so do not judge. Do not judge. We're just going to kind of color this in a little bit. Like I feel like his nose, it's white and then it's kind of brown. It's kind of a mix. We're going to go to squirt of water so we can spread that. Okay. And again, he's got the white little. So we're going to kind of just do that underneath, knowing we're going to cover that up, most of that up anyway. I feel like his kind of mouth is down here, so we're just going to kind of I'm going to grab a little bit of the bark. I'm going to blend that in. Oh yeah, that looks good. Gotta blend that in a little bit here. Remember, he's got that white stripe beside his nose. We're going to kind of leave it white under his chin too. He's got a little white under the chin. Again, I told you I'm not an artist, nor do I pretend to be. Get a little more bark, because he really does have that red brownish face. It's a good blend. that does look like him. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, then he's got some markings, let's see, on his shoulders. I need like a different view of him, not just the side view. Let's do this view. See, he's kind of like, he's white and then he's dark brown and then he's a lot of white on the back end. But then has a little darkness on the tip of his tail. So let's do the ash again, back here. Just kind of have it go up the edge there. Of course, it doesn't have to be exact. We're just playing. There. Okay. And then we have to do something in here, I think. I need to find him sitting up more. I feel like he just has a nice, good chunk of color there. And it's a combo of the two colors again. So I'm just going to kind of wing it, totally winging it. Okay, we're going to add some of the bark. I think he's got bark in there. Not much, so we're going to kind of blend it in, I guess. We'll try to really blend it in. Get a good mix of the two colors. Kind of make his own color here. He's got a lot of like white streaks as it comes closer to the bottom here. He's got a little something on his shoulder too, if I'm not mistaken here. He's got it like on his right shoulder. So let's get a little area of that. I get this wet. So much easier to spread when it's wet. So kind of make my own right shoulder here. Add a little of that bark. And I am just playing, guys. I am not, this is not perfect. This is very far from perfect, for sure. And all those hair strokes, those are gonna be covered, most of them, so we're just kind of playing, just playing. Okay, I think we're good though. I think we're close to what he looks like. Let's get that dry. No, hi Neva. It is, it's like a felt, you can find them on Amazon. I have a link if you need it. Lipstick applicators. But this is I'm doing my furry baby. Isn't it cute? So darling. So darn cute. Oh, it's his nose. I was saying, can't lose his nose. Okay. I feel like his face needs help. Although, I mean, look at this adorable face, you guys. Look at that freaking face. So like right out there, it does come down. Look at that sweet face. Oh my gosh. Sweet, sweet little guy. So I'm leaving that kind of white, I think, or I should bring that. Let's grab a little more bark. We're going to bring it down here. I just feel like this should have more bark in here. Okay, that's fine. All good, all good. All right. His paws are all white. I am going to tack down some of this so it kind of stays put for me. So let's put his ear down. Trying to see, what is yeah, I mean, honestly, the transfer itself is just solid, okay? There's no fur markings or anything. The only pattern you're gonna get is on the sweater sections, and maybe his eye. I guess we could do his eye. But I'm gonna tack down his ear. And then we'll tack down his nose. Make sure I get that right. Goodness, what a sweet little face he has. Okay, did that. We'll do his eye later. Do you guys want me to round off the sections for the sweater, or should we just do it as is? So the sweater will go like that. That goes on his chest there, that goes there. These three pieces go here. That's what that will look like. Oh my gosh, so darling. Do I want to sand it or do I not want to sand it? I don't think I'm going to sand it, but we are going to paint them. We're going to paint them the vanilla. So I'm going to get of my, there we go. Is that sticky enough? Let's see. Let's see if it is or isn't. Down all these pieces on our ink mat. Get these painted up with vanilla. All right. And I'm going to kind of just give them a little spritz here. Let's get our brush in there. Okay, move that guy up there. Let's get these painted. I didn't think this was gonna stick. It's not really sticky enough, so I guess we're doing it by hand and we're gonna get messy. Messy, messy, messy. So like I said, if you wanted to, you could also round out your pieces of the sweater sections if you wanted to. I'm going to keep mine just the way they are. If you need these cutouts in your life, which I think you do, go ahead and comment hot dog to get yours. Just giving them a base color of the vanilla, my favorite off-white color. Although I used to love iced coffee. Who remembers iced coffee? That was a very good, let's see, where was I? A very good color. I used to love iced coffee. Great color. Probably need to wash my mats and then my stickiness will come back. Okay, there's that one. A couple more pieces here. Oh, of course, that one's stuck. How about this guy? Let's see. Oh, nope. As soon as I move it around. Wants to come up. That piece. And then last this is the neck part of his sweater. Kind of looks like a collar, but when you look at the transfer, it's not. Okay. Oop. All right, let's just put this away. All righty. Let's get these dry. Oop. I'm gonna do that on low so they don't blow away on us. So cute. All right, and then we'll grab our transfer. I don't know that I'm going to fuzz the transfer, or I don't think I'm going to wax my pieces, because I feel like it's a sweater anyway, so you want that kind of distressed fabric look. So if it happens that way, it just so happens that way. All right, let's see. Now we have to decide what color to make his sweater. He has a brown sweater that he looks amazing in. I should do brown, honestly. I should do brown. You guys, I forgot to tell you, I got my Debutante. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Debutante. This is this month's. This is Vanity. So Vanity kind of is this is Vanity. Kind of a lighter, more mauve-y version of it. I almost see like a peachy tone in there, you guys. But this is Debutante. So get those while those are gone. You're really pushing it, I think. I think it goes away today. I want to say it goes away today. I think I'm going to do a sweater in brown because he wears a brown sweater. I could put him in a red sweater. He does have a red sweater. He has a cute Christmas sweater, red and green. But you know what? He loves his brown sweater, so we're gonna stick with bark. Okay, I'm also going to keep his legs just white because that's what they are. Let's bring these guys down. Let's get our transfer out. So cute. What's this called? Cozy Pup. We're going to just mark it on the back. Cozy Pup. We're gonna have to do his eye too, so let's not forget to do that. So let's line these guys up. This was the next piece. Right, is that all the pieces there? Let's see. Let's see if we can do these all together. I'm gonna kind of just line them up, see if I can get them lined up. And I almost have them cut to the exact size. So there's going to be a little bit of an outline here and there. I might do these one at a time. Let's see, or what I'll do is I'll skip every other. That might be easier. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it how we used to do it. Do you remember this? We used to flip our transfer upside down and take our pieces and try to fill it in that way. Let's do it this way and see how successful we are. This piece goes here. Okay. This piece, and you know what, if I'm off a little bit, it's okay because it's a little sweater. It's gonna look darling no matter what. Okay, and then this part. Press those down, turn it over. Oh yeah, we did just fine. All right, are you ready? Let's get this chalked up. Okay. I bought him a brown sweater to bring that beautiful color out of his face. He's such a beautiful little boy. I love him. He is such a good boy. When him and his brother are together, though, they are crazy boys. And they like to use their voices. But they use their voices because when they see people, that's their way of saying, hey, come say hello to me. I want to play with you. But not everybody sees it that way. They say, oh my gosh, your dogs are crazy. But they're not. They're not really crazy. They just want to play. They're very friendly guys. All right. Let's get these off. My goodness, how cute is this going to be? Ah, that's that piece. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Stop it. Stop it, stop it. Cute. Cute. I'll have to find a picture of him in his brown sweater. Surely I've taken one, right? Surely I have. Okay, there we go. Cute. So darling. Okay, let's get these pieces dry. Then we're gonna add it to them. We have to do his eyes too. So I think what I'll do is I'll use, his eyes are black. I think I'll have to use black. Here for the moment. Let's get that transferred. Let me get out the black. And let's line up where his eye should go. Okay. Right there's his nose. Do black, so I'm just going to take that little thing here, rub that down real quick. This should be sufficient enough. Pushing it through. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Shoot, you guys, what was I thinking? Okay, hold tight, because that's not right. That is not right. Let me get this wipe wet. What was I thinking? You know what? I wasn't thinking. So I'm tired. Oh no. Okay. There are no emergencies. We got this. We got this. We're just gonna get that blended in. It's okay. We're gonna blend that in. Yep, we're blending. We're gonna blend that. And then we'll add more. Gosh, that's upsetting, isn't it though? Okay, let's grab some bark. And I'm gonna get this wet. Gosh darn it. He was perfect. He was so perfect. Okay. Honestly, I mean, this is what his face looks like, so. Come on, bark. Show up here. Ah, no, don't make that white. You guys, I got this. Hang on. I got this. Lightly blend. Lightly, lightly, lightly blend. You may have to get a little more ash in there. Where's my ash? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Gosh, is this like crazy or what? There are no emergencies in chalk, you guys. It can all be fixed, worked out. Just feels like you're in a panic at the moment. It's all good. All good. Okay, that looks better. Just gotta get it dry. Just looks a little funny because some of it's wet. I guess what I'll do is, I guess draw a little line for his eye, draw a little black one for his eye. Not worry about his eye. Okay, it's fine. It's all good, all good. Okay. All right, let's get his sweater on. Let's start with his collar, or the neck of the sweater is what I should say. Oh, wait, did I do that too high? No. Yeah, I think I did that too high. Shoot. All right, let me place these. See, I think I'm rushing, guys. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. So cute. So stinking cute. Okay. All right, now we can replace piece by piece. darling. Leaving a little space in between the pieces. You don't have to. You can cozy them up real close if you want. You don't even need the rest of these sweater sections. If you just want to chalk directly on the background piece, you could do that too. But comment hot dog if you want the cutouts. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach his additional legs, because I think he needs 2 more legs. Just my opinion. That's all. That's all it is. Just my opinion. Okay. My gosh, so cute. Okay, we're going to let that dry for a minute. What I'm going to do though is, because, okay, you got these extra pieces, we're going to put a leg back here. See, he has 3 legs. And now we're going to put one under here. So it's got to go up high on his chest so that we can hide it. Doesn't that look more normal? I mean, that looks more like a dog. So you can play around with it if you want to scooch it back, make it higher. The front one really dictates how high it's going to be. But then because you have that layer behind the dog, you have to put a spacer. So we're going to put a spacer probably around here on the underside and maybe somewhere in the middle of his back. But I can't do that until these are nice and set. So I want to make sure those aren't moving on me. Like that one's moving a little bit. And I like where that back leg is. So I'm just going to kind of do it here. All right, so we're gonna stick his leg there. Make sure it's level too, so it doesn't look like he's Does that look like it's crooked to you? Definitely want to make sure that is straight so he doesn't look like he's crooked. He's got a gimp leg. Can you say that? I don't mean it in a bad way. Just kind of a wonky. How about we say wonky? Don't need him to have a wonky leg. We're going to tuck this guy up here. That's really high. Let's bring this guy down. That's a good height there. I think it's about the same. It might be a little higher, but that's okay. He is adorable, you guys. I can't. He's just so darn cute. He looks just like my guy. I need to do something with an eye. I really do. I am so bummed I did not figure that out. He's got a beady little eye. All right, so that's what he looks like there. So you see how those are raised. So we need to give him support in case this is going to be up against something. So I'm going to put like this, like right here. And then we'll do one more. In case I put it on a board or put magnets on them, maybe even to put them on the refrigerator. I could put the magnets on the raised pieces. There we go. Now he's all level. I need to do something about an eye. He really, like when you look at him, he has little baby black eyes. Trying to think. I really don't want to ruin his face because I just don't. Let me see a picture of him again. Hang on. He's the cutest little boy ever. See, he just has a black, his eyes are, you know, you can't really find them in there. Definitely a little black eye. So, what are we doing? Are we trusting ourselves here? Are we trusting ourselves? I don't know. Ah, that must have leaked. Feel like we'll do a little almond eye. Just a little almond eye. Like right here. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Black eye, and then we'll get him a little. I don't know if I want to give him a little highlight to the eye or if we just leave well enough alone. I feel like sometimes I don't know how to leave well enough alone. You know what I'm saying? See, like here I go. Just a little highlight. Like, where do you put the highlight in the eye? To the side? Oh, gosh. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. Just a little bit. That's all I'm doing. What do you guys think? Is that good for his eye? That's good enough, right? He's got two cute little drip drops there. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. You guys, hot dog for these cutouts. Too cute. Too cute. All right, that needs to be washed. All right. Isn't he adorable? I love him. I hope you guys do too. Remember, hot dog for cutouts, and fresh start that just came out a few days ago. Go and look and see if you see anything fun. We had a winter release, Valentine's Day stuff up to 75% off, crazy talk.